Even though I understand why they needed. That's what I was trying to like. But then like the thing is like I don't know like naps and like what. Sleeping always feels like a waste of time, even though like I know I have to do it.
I like the min max, so I nap while driving between jobs. That way, I'm fully energized for the next job.
You're young though, Bill, aren't you? You're like 20, 21.
I think I'm 22 now.
I feel that.
Yeah, when I
lose
was
count.
that age, I was still thinking 3 hours sleep is fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's when
Wow.
like I don't know like after 20 like you kind of like start like you don't really like, get any more perks like unlocked or like oh I can no longer watch like an.
It's true.
It's like
It all goes downhill.
because you're like oh I can watch 80 plus movies in the future when I turn 18. But then after 20 it's like the thing really left to unlock.
Yeah, every year is just like same shit.
Yeah.
Repeat,
I
rinse,
like-
repeat.
Like yeah.
But now you get taxes.
Yeah,
It's like a shitty
and debt.
progression.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Damn, the
You want-
fruit.
Your next unlock is credit debt.
Yeah. Yeah. That's good fun.
I'm 28 and don't have a credit card, so
My favorite is lack
Yeah,
of
you-
super and never retiring. I'm gonna work until I die, and then they'll revive my corpse to keep going to pay off the rest of the debt. I'm sure
I'm looking forward to that perk too.
it's gonna be awesome.
Warhammer.
oh shit, I gotta be in the party.
You do, yeah. Kind of need you.
Really?
It would be greatly helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I counted that right. There's 7, so someone's still coming.
I mean, luckily, I think my parents are
There we
going
are.
to have to afford retirement. It's just like back then, all it was just working 24 hours every day.
I'd do that anyway.
I'd kill somebody if I did that.
What's this thing you call work?
That's the thing we have in place of life.
Yeah.
It is life.
I fucking like
I know.
get my.
Work 55, 60 hours a week.
I fucking pass my.
Nothing on Pat. Sorry.
Yeah, I fucking pass my uni course and then I get my job. And not. And hopefully the economy goes well. Because like I don't know, because that's what it feels like being like a youngin. Is like, huh. Man, I'm doing
There's still
all of
hope.
this, but like, it's just like I have to like hope that the people know what they're doing. I have to
Apparently,
hope.
if you want to make Australia great again, you need to vote Labor out and vote Peter Dutton in, or the Trumpets, because they're going to make Australia great again. Apparently,
Are we ready to go
that's,
in?
That's the end of my political discussion.
Yeah, okay.
I'm ready.
Okay, I'll just already check, make sure I got everyone.
Yeah. We
Ah,
just,
How do you
Some-
paint stuff in
someone's
this
eager.
game? How do you?
you paint.
What do you mean by paint? Do you mean the emo?
No, how do I die? Not D-I-E, but D-Y-E.
I was going to say that's a loaded question.
Let's see.
You first of all have to do the appropriate quest in Ultar, and then after you do that quest, you can then apply.
No, that's
dye.
Gridania.
No, the dye is in Ultar. Specifically,
Oh.
it's actually in West Thanaland at Vespa Bay.
Oh, I'm just.
Sorry, mind going in again?
No, my problem is that the boots can't be dyed. So I was looking at the menu going, "Where's the dye? How do I dye these?" And they can't be dyed.
If you see like a little,
Hilarious.
if you see like a little circle on it, or like a little like hollowed out plus, you can probably dye it.
That is usually the symbol, yeah.
Or you just right click it and if this doesn't say dye, you can't dye it.
Oh yeah, Hollow Out Plus is that it's a glammed item. And the
Yeah.
glam thing can be died.
Yep.
Pat, did you see the picture that I added you
Let
in
me
the
have a
chat?
look. Let me have a look.
In general, or like your own server?
Our own private chat.
Okay.
Sorry, I've been sleeping. What am I looking at?
You'll see when you see it. You'll be jealous.
Okay, Pat, I'm gonna need
Oh,
you to
the-
get to your fridge and drink 2 cups of Monster.
Yes, you need to be a bun. Do you have no free
Oh,
Fantasias
that's
left?
the old one.
Oh, you got Apprentice Riding in Classic.
Yes, I did.
This is truly a toxic relationship.
Has someone got the current markers
Yes, 1 second.
for us? Yes.
Let me go like 4 slides in. There you go.
I'm assuming everyone's up to speed.
No. Thankfully.
No, I haven't taken speed.
Aren't we going over what Rena wants to do for phase 4?
I was waiting to see if we were going to bring it up.
Well, sorry. I'm doing it.
Well, we're going in. Just pull. Yes.
Fine.
I had done my standard step, okay?
Well, you've ended your standard step by taking one to the face.
I'm just gonna continue
Okay.
standing here because that's all I can do. That's all I
Yeah,
can
you
do.
just got knocked. You just got knocked into the wall as well because of the.
Everyone under the wall.
Oh. Oh yeah. Exand. I hear that if you tank it in the lightning, it kills you.
Good way to get rid of debuffs.
What a mean man. Did everybody watch the Miss Tech video? Because it explains everything that I probably can't coherently.
No, I didn't have enough
You
time
just-
to look it up, guys, this week.
You just
What
have
is
to
it?
watch.
Link?
You just have to. Yes, it's in discussion. You just have to watch the part 4 of it. Basically, it's just for the first part of part 4, we're standing in clock spots. Then when he does, because we're standing in clock spots because he still does the protein coming out of him that hits us twice. And then once he does the 6 splashes on the ground, it changed to the part where I have to take the tether and the embolus comes out eventually. So we're going to stack on the side of the puddle that has the tether behind the boss so I can just take the tether easily.
Yeah, and the
On
bit that
the-
was missing from the video was what happens after that. I'd suggest pulling out of that in clock spots so that way you don't overlap for Sluis or any other abilities that happen at the time.
Well, then it's just if you're looking at the cast bar, then if Sluice is coming, just don't stack on somebody. It's just kind of common sense. Just like
I would, yeah. But you got to remember too. You're gonna be here. There is no space. So that's why I said we need a plan, and Miztek's video misses that completely. Doesn't explain
but
it.
it
You can see
doesn't
what she
happen
does though.
straight away.
Happens within seconds.
Hi, everyone.
So in the second combo, it happens pretty
everyone.
much straight away. You can, if you watch the video, you can see she actually splits in clock spots as well. Everyone goes off in a different direction, and it's to avoid the problem that I'm talking about, the overlap of all the AOE's. But I really don't mind how you do it. I'm not going to be anywhere near it.
I will interject. So after we do clock spots all the way through phase 4 up until the hand grabs one of the healers, and then he changes to the phase where the 3 puddles are actually activated with the tether and with the ball and with the thing. That's when the stacking on the puddle with the tether happens. Rena, you can correct me if I'm wrong.
No, that's fine.
So first part of phase 4, or phase 4 part 1 is clock spots phase, and then that's split by the hand grabbing one of the healers, and then you do that DPS check. Then he does the big wild AoE, which goes into phase 4 part 2, which is where he activates the 3 puddles with the big line, and that's when we do the that's when you get the single line AoE as well as the tether. So tank keeps facing the boss towards the one that does the line AoE. We all stand on the puddle that does the tank tether, and Rena stands adjacent, ready to grab it. And after that, then the ball goes off and starts heading towards the boss. And Exand will move the boss. There's tank swaps, so whomever is
I'll be
tanking
right
at this
back.
time.
Emma?
You mean from the puddle or the boss? In that.
In this context, I'm talking about from the puddle.
Okay.
Okay, I'm back.
Phase 4 part 2 is from the puddles, and then after that, after the little ball chases down the boss, we all get the another proteon happens, another plus minus negative positive charge thing happens, and more AoEs happen, and then he'll slam the ground again and go back into phase 4 part 1 again, where we're all being clock spots and everything will be radiating from him itself again. So it'll rinse repeat until the boss is down. Or you die.
What about both?
Very likely.
Is there anything we can clean up for you, Zar, or are you just overwhelmed by all the talking and information? Yeah, I am too. I just say for now, just remember part 4, first part is clock spots, then he'll bang the ground 6 times, he'll do a massive AoE,
What?
then we're going to stack, you'll just stack with the rest of the party.
You mean raid wide?
Yeah, raid wide, whatever, sorry.
AoE implies
They're talking
dodgeable.
about like full.
It's a multi-hit. It's a multi-hit AoE.
Multi-hit raid wide.
Yeah, sorry. Okay. Yes, that multi-hit raid wide.
Yeah, that's all I wanted to say.
Yep. Each multi-hit raid wide is the phase change.
Healers, remember the debuff.
Oh yeah, and Triss, did you get that we have a debuff that we have to do at some point? And if we don't, yeah, cool.
That's alright, Zara, you'll pick it up. You'll learn it as you go anyway. It's all good. No stress.
Yeah, throttle. I didn't really kind of nail down into where throttle happens. I don't think it. I think it only happens in the phase
see.
4 part 2 after the hand. I don't think it happens before it. It happens
No.
during the 3 puddles
Starts
activated.
after the 6 smash cascade. So
Yeah, so it's
when we
after the
start
hand.
with the,
Yeah,
as stacking
Yeah,
group for the
I-
tether, that's when it starts casting.
Yeah, correct.
yeah, that's what I thought. I was just couldn't remember. Couldn't remember it, the timeline. But I knew it wasn't, because I know that the first phase ends with the hand DPS check, with the hand grabbing a healer. Then he does the multi-hit raid wide, and then all that stuff starts happening with the
Yeah.
puddles.
Shortly after that, the bubble is going to come out. Just don't touch the bubble. That's essentially it.
Yeah, the bubble is
pretty much.
basically game over.
So there's going to be a
Bubble
bubble that is going to start moving directly towards the boss. Obviously, the tank's going to fuck off the boss somewhere else, but you can still just stumble into the bubble like an idiot. So just be aware that it still does exist. It's slow as well. It's even less likely that you'll actually fucking see it properly.
You need to take it. I've got the debuff. Someone walked through me. Wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought everybody was over there.
Problem is I ran back in front of the boss and someone passed through me with the debuff.
Yeah, me. I wasn't expecting you to cut through like that. I was going to pink you.
Trying to stop the boss from moving. Sas not here. Yeah, and Bill. Sorry, disregard that.
You're right, Iris.
I had started dancing.
I nearly threw my own shield.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait 12 seconds.
Tracy walked through me. But might either.
Together.
Bill, please take my buff. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm at 31.
38.
Oof.
What happened there? Oh, X turned.
Oh, did it cleave? Oh, God. Okay. I thought I was out of range. I screwed us, sorry.
2 healers down. Oh, no.
One. I already had Trista. Never mind. Now it's gone.
Sorry, that was my bad. I thought 2 healers are down.
Oh, like Triss and I'll never